A family received a notification that someone was at their door when they see this. A woman named Claire Owens uploaded a haunting footage taken from her front entrance security cameras. It's late at night when she gets a notification that someone was at her door. As she looks to see who it is, she makes a horrifying discovery. From their neighbor's front yard, we can see a dark shadow figure dashing at inhuman speeds. Whatever this is seems to have been detected by the neighbor's motion-activated lights as they turn on and off when it runs by. The family uploaded the video believing that they might have encountered a being that's not from this world, paranormal, or just a simple camera glitch. What do you believe?
So this footage comes from Mexico. The OP states that he managed to capture the famous Black Charo, a terrifying entity from Mexico, which is said to be the devil. It is said that this apparition usually manifests itself on top of a horse, and the first damsel he sees takes her with him. The security camera captures the strange figure as it passes by. Watch this.
Oh shit, oh hell to the no. Hell no. Did you just, oh shit, oh hell no. There's some crazy shit going on up in there. Okay, but guys, that shit right there just moved. Just, oh fuck that. Oh. Hey! Can we put the security thing back? Because that just moved. Like that just moved. Like that just moved. I'm not going to pray for that. That right there just moved.
Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un encore qui habite ici? Waouh, l'état de la cave. C'est quoi ça?
He was fast asleep when he wakes up to this. A man named Conan bought an old broken Furby toy from a thrift store, which didn't make any noises as the speaker is broken. But suddenly on one night around 3 AM, he's woken up by strange sounds when he sees something horrifying. The Furby can be seen moving on its own around 3 AM even though it's broken. Conan is convinced it's something paranormal, but let me know what you think.
The following video is from a woman named Sarah. Sarah is actually home alone. She had just arrived home from a vacation and her daughter was still with her mom. She had also picked up a doll for her daughter, so when she came home, she had a nice little present. But then that's when terrifying things started happening to her at night. Now, she wants to make note that there were no batteries in the doll. She actually makes it a point to remove the batteries to eliminate the excessive noise. But then that night, something completely creepy started happening. That doll started making noises and moving it on its own. And lastly, pay attention to her balcony sliding glass door. Keep in mind, she's home alone in her condo. Take a look at this footage. Comment below.
Esta muñeca no para de moverse. Estoy aquí acostada y mira, fíjate, no deja de moverse, no deja de sonar sola. Yo no la he tocado absolutamente para nada. La he tocado para nada, la he movido y mírala. Y estoy totalmente sola, o sea, es en serio, no hay nada. ¡Ay, Dios mío santo! ¿Quién está ahí? ¿Quién está ahí? ¿Hola? Y es que no hay nadie, o sea, yo estoy sola en la casa, mira. No te estoy mintiendo, estoy totalmente sola aquí en la casa. La niña no está, porque pues la niña está ahorita con mi mamá, la niña no está. ¿Soy yo o la maleta se movió? ¿Quién está ahí? Virgen Santa, Virgen Santa. Esto se acaba de mover hacia mí. Se sigue moviendo hasta el... ¿Cómo se llama esa cosa de allá abajo? Estoy toda nerviosa. No hay nadie. Yo estoy totalmente sola aquí en la casa, mira. Estaba acostada, ya está bien tarde, son como la 1, las 2 de la mañana y esta bendita muñeca empezó, ya me hasta miedo tocarla, empezó sola a moverse, a cantar. ¡Ay, Dios! Intentaron abrir esta puerta. Intentaron abrir literalmente esta puerta. ¿Hola? No, pues que yo sé que no hay nadie porque yo estoy sola, pues. No hay absolutamente nadie aquí. No tengo más que claro, no hay nadie, mira. Aquí estoy yo totalmente... Padre Celestial, ¿soy yo? ¿Estoy mal o hay alguien allá parado? Esta cosa se está... Mira, fíjate. Va para el cuarto de la niña. ¿Te das cuenta? Mírala. Va para el cuarto de la niña. ¿Qué tienes, muñeca? Tengo nervios de tocarla. Muñeca, ¿qué tienes? ¿Por qué lloras? No llores. ¿Qué tienes? ¿Qué quieres? A ver, dime, ¿qué quieres? ¿Qué es lo que te pasa, muñeca? ¿Estás enojada? ¿Qué tienes, pues? ¿Qué tienes? ¿Por qué lloras de esta forma? ¿Qué tienes? ¿Qué vas a buscar al cuarto de mi hija? ¿Qué se te perdió allá? ¿Nada se te perdió en el cuarto de ella? ¿Qué quieres? ¿Por qué haces todo esto? Desde que llegaste aquí a esta casa, todo ha estado así contigo.
They ring the bell for those who didn't make it on this trail, and as they do so, a spirit appears behind them, exactly adjacent to where the bell is. As they are further up the trail, if you pay close attention, it is peeking out at them. Watch this.
child.
Charles was a ranch hand at an outback ranch in New Mexico. He loved his job and the lifestyle it provided. It was easy for him to get everything he wanted at the local market, return home, and enjoy the night alone after a hard day's work. He loved riding horses, and he was even learning to ride a bull. But there was one thing Charles was starting to fall in love with more: the bass guitar. He had bought an electric one and was slowly learning to play at home during his spare time. It was during one of those sessions that something extremely strange happened.
Nothing under there. Nothing attached to the chair. Door's shut. No one else in here but me.
The image clearly shows an elderly woman standing quietly on the back patio at precisely 8:17 p.m. There's just one chilling problem: there was absolutely no one visiting the secluded property at the time. The home, nestled against Arizona's sprawling desert, has a gated yard and is isolated enough to make unwanted visitors unlikely. Even stranger, the woman in the image closely resembles the homeowner's mother, Nancy, who had passed away 9 years earlier in December of 2013.
One day, a patient expired in her clinic, so the room was cleaned, reset, and prepared for the next patient of the day. Furthermore, all of the wires were disconnected in the room, meaning that what you are about to see should not have happened.
That is crazy.
The pattern on the reader was very realistic, as if a patient was actually hooked up to the system, but of course, as nobody was on the clinical bed, no one was connected. Dania called down the information technology support team to come and help her solve what could have solved this mess, but they found no issues with the machine, meaning that it was genuinely reading what it was showcasing.